Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus at Bill M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go, here in the Inner Harbor. And he drops down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. It may not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Moore going in motion. Again, it is Brooks. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 5-yard line. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 8-yard. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by their quarterback, the rookie out of Nebraska.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer on everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return. And they are set up 1st and goal. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Pass caught left side by Likely.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
3rd and goal for Jackson. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Browns offense ready for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set. 10 black.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now give on the ground. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It was Odafe Oweh to make the play. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Play action now. Jackson. Now he takes off. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Give it up the middle to Brooks. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins from the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 6. Here's Jackson. They've got second down and 6 to begin. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. A carry now for Brooks. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now, Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their lead. So after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening has the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Browns offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. That is caught right side, and that's Fanning. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 10
yards on the pickup.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Come on, go. Take it, team. Ready, 38.
He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. And that is caught. He fought through the contact for the touchdown. There is a marker down, but that may be on the defense.
That's interference. Defense.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They face second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Jackson now. Here's a short throw caught by Wiley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson. And it's left side and caught by Powell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run now for Brooks. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
He'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 3. Throwing Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Back to throw, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Jackson up top again. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
By Mason Graham. A loss of 6. Brings up second and 16.
Second down. Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up. From the gun, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
It's fourth down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. The Browns offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. He's caught a touchdown pass already in this game. As you get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown receptions to this point in the season. Open man, that is Bob. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out, and that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's second down and
They're
10.
trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. This is brought in downfield by Judy. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cleveland. His second touchdown of this The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Browns will up the lead to 5. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studio.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down, they need 5.
Hey, Alpha, you're on.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Baltimore first down.
Hey, you're on.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, he'll try to run it. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going quickly, that's more on the RPO. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down.
3rd and 5.
Ready, shot.
To throw is Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Ravens will line up for the
Jackson looking to throw. Rolling right. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
32. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Open man, right side. He's got it.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow. Ready?
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go next set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the
Ready.
4-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run,
And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. He'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Ravens offense ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
Go.
Drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Daniil Hunter. As he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year. 3rd and long for Jackson. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the Ravens' 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and a yard.
He'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st First and goal.
First and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the...
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
Baltimore, first down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Mooney in motion. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Jackson now. Short, complete to Likely. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Forced, and he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Stroud going to set up the throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. Look at the big man go. And he will score. Game on. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Ravens will cut the deficit to 7.
Ravens 29.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready?
He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
It's a gain of
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 28-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 36 yards.
First down, Browns.
A run, and here comes Judkins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Ready, set.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Brings up second and
Come on,
4.
set. Set, go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Browns. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Next to score, Browns.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Jackson now on second down, under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Mason Brown. He gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns say they have it, and they do. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Throwing is Stroud. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Right back to him on first down. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 17.
Up the middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 16-yard line.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Sanders to throw. That is caught right side, and that's Fannin. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Set, go.
They'll look to throw. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Hut.
Here's a run.
The running back, the ball carrier. Roberts Spillane on the tackle.
Ball at the 3. Second down and goal. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Here we hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. This defense in desperate need of a stop. And here comes third down.
Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on third and goal from this far out. You thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Bronco 80.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division